I specialize in the interior design sector of the architectural industry, and over the years I've discovered just how many people don't know what I actually do. I'm currently studying for professional certification exams to become a licensed interior designer, which in North America requires you to obtain an accredited university degree plus many years of in-field experiences before you would be qualified to take a series of very challenging exams. Now, many people are confused by this because they think, couldn't anyone be an interior designer? Well, of course many people, and actually I would argue most people, could have good design sensibilities and creative ideas. But to become an interior designer, it requires much more than that. Public safety is very important when it comes to built environments. After all, it's where the majority of us spend our time. In homes, offices, schools, shopping centers, bars. Well, hopefully not the majority of your time is spent in bars. And while engineers and architects are responsible for many important building components, their responsibilities don't always cover everything. Especially interior components such as interior partitions, corridors, circulation, suspended ceilings, lighting, furniture, fixtures, equipment, and finishes. Someone needs to make sure all these interior components meet egress, life safety, indoor air quality, and building code requirements, while at the same time being functionally and economically designed. Fire safety is really important. Most of us know about fire alarms and sprinklers, but there are also many other steps taken to ensure our safety in interior spaces that many people don't see. Walls, ceilings, windows, and doors have to be built with the appropriate materials and assemblies in order to meet fire separation requirements. Materials such as wood, carpet, textiles, and many other things have to meet flammability and fire resistance ratings, and designers need to know what ratings apply in what situations. Corridors, aisles, and doors have to meet appropriate lengths, widths, and clearances that adhere to stringent building codes in order to allow for proper evacuation in the event of a fire. So unlike structural engineers, interior designers are usually not responsible in designing load-bearing walls or structures. But we still have to be responsible for the material and structural integrity of many things, such as knowing where to put deflection channels and expansion joints in materials, knowing where to put additional support and blocking for wall-mounted or ceiling-mounted fixtures such as lighting, cabinets, and heavy equipment, and where to install additional bracing and support for things like suspended ceilings and demountable partitions in certain seismic zones. When it comes to finishes, interior designers need to have extensive knowledge in standardized testing of materials and industry requirements, sound absorbency or transmission levels of products in order to meet acoustic needs, coefficients of friction, what they mean, and how to meet floor slip resistance requirements, and if the materials emit volatile organic compounds or toxic chemicals that could adversely affect indoor air quality. For instance, to you it may look like the interior designer just picked out a nice looking window covering, but really he or she may also have to consider factors like light control, thermal heat gain or heat loss, privacy needs, acoustic transmission, operability, air circulation, material quality, durability, flammability, and fire resistance, while at the same time balancing those factors with the client's budget and personal requirements. Every step of the way, designers also need to ensure that the spaces we build are inclusive to persons with disabilities. Whether it's planning adequately sized, accessible routes, clearances, doorways, and turning circles, installing visual, auditory, and tactile signage and alarm systems, and integrating automated systems that could aid in the access of people with mobility limitations. These are just a few examples of the types of considerations interior designers have to make. And after doing all of that, we still have to produce accurate construction drawings, put together contract documents and bidding packages so the project can be sent out to be built. Lots of people think design is all about making something look beautiful, whereas aesthetics is really only just a part of the equation. Good design is about the ability to achieve safety, function, quality, and aesthetic beauty while working in a set of programmatic and budgetary constraints. When I think about all these things, it honestly makes me very excited to know that interior design is such a wholesome, integrated discipline that is the practical application of technical knowledge and creative thinking. It is also an important responsibility to have to ensure that people can live, work, and entertain in spaces that are safe, secure, healthy, comfortable, and fulfilling. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about interior design, or if this is a field that you're interested in pursuing and you would like to know more, please let me know in the comments, and see you next time.